You know, I think the loss of Juan Carlos was so shocking and so unexpected for our community. And me personally, his loss hit me in ways I could not go to his memorial. I did not. It hit me in a way that I did not even expect, because I hadn't had the years of working with Juan Carlos that others in the community had. I got to know him through my role here at Centro Hispano, and so he was one of those first people in the community to reach out to me and say, "How's it going? How are you doing? They're not killing you, so don't worry about that. You're still doing good. You're still doing good. Everybody's talking about what you're doing in the community. Some good, not bad, but still keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing." He was such an encourager. He was a person who brought people together, and I think for me, because I had that experience of the North Side and the South Side coming together, for me it was always refreshing when you had a community leader talk about, yeah, we got to get the African Americans and the Latinos together, and we got all these things that we need. We can be stronger together. We can do so much more in both of our communities if we unite them. And to see him work towards that, whether that was Blacktino or Carnaval, when he took on a project, it was with the best intention of bringing those two communities together. And it was a beautiful thing. I've heard that his son is going to take over, and I hope that happens. We need to continue the work that he did. The worst thing we could do is to not have that continue after everything he fought for to make that happen. Whether you liked him or didn't like him, because like with every leader, you always have your followers and your enemies, and we all do. It didn't matter. He was the same person. He didn't waver. If he was passionate and he was convicted about something, you knew about it. If he wasn't, you didn't hear about it. That's how you always knew where you stood with him. And so for me, personally, I will always remember his check-ins, his phone calls, his showing up here at the office just to say, "How are you doing? How can I help you? Let me connect you here. Let me connect you there." And to me, that not all the community leaders did that. So having him do that for me really meant a lot to me. And it really spoke to me about him as a person and who he truly was.